Hola amigos, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Alright, so actually I forgot to cover something. Since we are fighting all the gym leaders, came back to Viridian City because I heard that there was a gym leader here. Alright, so you can pretty much do this even as soon as you first get to the gym. And look, there is one here. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. So, at any time, if you were going to try to take on this gym and stuff, the doors are locked. So you can't actually go in there. Now, I didn't cover this in the parts where we were actually in Viridian City, so I did walk all the way back. However, I thought I'd just point that out in case anyone was wondering, oh wait, isn't there a gym in Viridian City? Did you forget something in Viridian City? You skipped over that place awfully quickly. Now let's get back to the Pokemon Center right outside Mount Moon, shall we? Alright, so we're back here now. And let's enter the Pokemon Center for a little bit because there's something else I want to cover. Mainly this guy in the corner here. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just 500 Pokédollars. So you'll buy it, am I right? No, you say no. I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Now, a secret Pokemon, you may be wondering. What kind of super awesome secret Pokemon could Magikarp be? Oh man, to anyone that doesn't know Pokemon, Magikarp is an incredibly pathetic and weak Pokemon. It has low stats in nearly every category except for speed, and overall is pretty much a joke. With that being said, it does have something that kind of makes up for it. Now, Magikarp in itself isn't much to talk about. However, Magikarp does evolve, although a bit late, into a powerful Pokemon called Gyarados. Now, Gyarados is a very good Pokemon, a very, very good Pokemon indeed. Gyarados has ridiculously high attack power for a Water-type Pokemon, but in Generation 3 it doesn't really know any moves that make use of that. Now, in Generation 4, since Generation 4 introduced a split between physical attack and special attack, mainly making it so that the type didn't affect what stat you used, but instead whether it was a physical or a special attack. This pretty much made Gyarados much more usable. By giving it a lot of good attacks such as Aqua Tail and Waterfall, that not only gained a same type attack bonus, but also used its ridiculous attack power as well. Alright, so... hold on a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just had to do something for a second. Right. This is Mount Moon. This is the only way we can get between Pewter City and Cerulean City. Cerulean City is obviously our next stop, then. There's 4 Pokemon that mainly appear in Mount Moon. Here's the first, Geodude. We've already encountered Geodude once, therefore there's really nothing to say about it. It's just a general rock-type Pokemon. Good with its physical stats, pretty bad with its special stats. Alright, found TMO9, Bullet Seed. That's good. And, oh, Trainer. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? What? Mikey is evolving? Oh yeah, I grew to level 16 during that battle. Even though I'm gonna cut it out because it really didn't say anything important, but Mikey is evolving! Squirtle, when it reaches level 16, will evolve into... Wartortle! Yeah! Wartortle is awesome. It's like Squirtle, but even awesomer. Let's take a look at it. Alright, Wartortle's stats are quite a bit improved compared to, Squirtle's stats, and let's see, the next Pokemon that's going to evolve is probably going to be Baron. Baron evolves at, I think, level 16 into Pidgeotto. Or Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto. Alright, now... You'd think I'd know all the levels, but I don't really play this game as much as I used to. And normally, I just don't really pay attention to the levels. Now, Mount Moon is home to a couple of odd things. First off, it's home to... Zubat, the most annoying Pokemon ever. Zubat has appeared in 4 generations of games as pretty much the main Pokemon for caves. Pretty much in those games, if you go into a cave, you're going to encounter Zubat. Zubat... no. I don't really recommend getting one unless you're willing to go all the way to the post-game. I think Zubat can only evolve in games where friendship is measured. I think friendship is measured in this game. Friendship is measured starting in Generation 2, so I think it might be in this game as well. But we'll cover that later. Let's just cover the Generation 1 Pokemon for now. And another trainer! I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Alrighty then. Aw, oh, come on, using the name Iris. Using the name of the most attractive character of the Mega Man X series. That's not fair. Alright, Clefairy, you sing. This Pokemon is Clefairy. Other than the fact that it's rare, it's pretty useless. However, it does learn a fairly nice move, and overall it's got good defensive stats. Or at least pretty good defensive stats. That move that it just used is Encore. Encore pretty much forces the target to attack using the move they just used. This is a great way to drain the opponent's PP, in addition to tricking them into doing something. Encore is a viable strategy with another Pokemon, and I'll cover that later. I lost? Well, yeah, you did. Your Pokemon fell off the screen and off the face of the earth. It's okay, I'll buy you something nice. Mount Moon is also home to a random encounter. And it's against Zubat. Once again, Zubat is the most common Pokemon in this dungeon. That being said, Zubat is pretty good to train against. If I remember correctly, fighting Zubat can help increase a Pokemon's speed, in addition to the fact that it's just more experience points, and experience matters. Alright, let's put Todd in the front. Now, Mount Moon is also... Mount Moon also appears in later Pokemon games. Mainly it appears in Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Heart Gold and Soul Silver being remakes of Gold and Silver versions. Now, the region that we're in is a region called Kanto, and Kanto is available as a post-game option in Heart Gold and Soul Silver in the 2nd generation and 4th generation games. But they do the weirdest thing in those games. You go to Mount Moon in those games expecting the Pokemon to have, I don't know, increased in power or something. And when you get to Mount Moon, suddenly, I mean, all the Pokemon in Mount Moon in the Gold and Silver games are the same levels, or around the same levels that they are in this one. I mean, Zubat only goes up to level 8 in Gold and Silver, and it can go up to level 11 here. Not on this floor. On the first floor that we are in, it actually... Zubat goes from level 7 to 10. Now, Zubat also has a very weird encounter rate. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have a 69% chance of encountering Zubat. So it's as if Nintendo already knew that this Pokemon is going to fuck you up the ass. Alright, so Todd grew to level 8. Now, normally I wouldn't be training Todd, but, I realized something. There's a gym leader that we're going to come across. I'm gonna come across this gym leader fairly soon, actually. It's the next gym leader we encounter, and I was trying to put off, fighting with Todd and stuff. I wasn't going to use Pikachu, but unfortunately, things... Hey, it's me! Okay. Alright, now that I know that I'm in this game, and I'm using Magnemite. But, there's one thing to note about the next gym leader. They use a type that Pikachu is effective against. Now, I wasn't really going to... Oh, wait, no, shit. Fuck. No. I wasn't really going to use a type, or I wasn't really going to use Pikachu as our electric-type Pokemon. I've already got an electric-type Pokemon planned out. Therefore, Pikachu might not be getting as much screen time after we beat the next gym leader. But the problem is, the electric type I was planning on using isn't available until around our 4th gym. Props if you know which Pokemon I'm referring to. Judging by my icon, that shouldn't be too hard, but I mean... Alright, and here's his next Pokemon, Voltorb. Now, Magnemite is an electric and steel type, and Voltorb is a pure electric type. Physical contact with these things is not a good thing, as... Well, Voltorb has either the ability, Soundproof or the ability Static. I hope he has Soundproof. Alright, Voltorb uses Charge. Charge is a good move for electric-type Pokemon. It increases the user's special defense as well as powers up the next electric move they use. I believe the special defense benefit is only temporary in Generation 3, and they made it throughout the entire battle in Generation 4. I'm probably gonna have something pop up on the screen if I'm wrong about that, but I mean... And get a rare candy. Now, rare candy is probably one of the best items in the game. It raises the level of a Pokemon by 1. So say if we wanted to increase Mikey's level, let's see how far away from a level he is, this will give him exactly enough experience points to raise him by 1 level. Now, as with anything, the rare candy does have a drawback. And I'm going to use this battle in order to explain the effort value system. Now, in every Pokemon game, there's a system called effort values, as I just said. Effort values are weird to get used to at first. In Generation 3, 4, and 5, a Pokemon will get up to 3 different effort values from beating an opponent. As long as you beat said opponent Pokemon, you will get the effort values if you win. As long as you get experience points in the battle, you can get effort values, so you can pretty much spread out these effort values onto your entire team by switching Pokemon. Now you can have up to 2... Now each Pokemon has effort values allotted to different stats. For example, fighting Metapod will give us more effort values in defense. For every 4 effort values that your Pokemon gets in a certain stat, that stat will be increased by 1. The best way to see this is to raise your Pokemon to level 100, or raise 2 Pokemon to level 100, 1 without effort values and 1 with effort values, and then comparing that. Now, here's the thing. First off, a Pokemon can only have 255 effort values allotted to any one stat. And you may be thinking, oh, well, this gives me an excuse to give 255 defense effort values to whatever Pokemon I'm training. Problem is, since it's in multiples of 4, giving your Pokemon 255 effort values in any stat is useless. You will max out that stat at 252. Alright, found an escape rope. And alright, so we go down here. Now, I believe this room is optional? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me, boy. I ain't said shit, but you know... Oh, God. I really have to stop referencing that. Man, if only I had a map. I have a strategy guide to this game somewhere. I have like one of the old Nintendo Power strategy guides. And, man, I love the Nintendo Power strategy guides, alright? Nintendo Power made the best strategy guides, and why they don't make strategy guides or give game walkthroughs in their magazine now, I really have no idea what that's all about. But they had great guides. Fantastic guides, and... Okay, let's just run away from this one. Alright, and who are you? There's a guy here in black. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Team Rocket? Team Rocket can suck on my balls. Alright. This is our first battle against a Team Rocket grunt. Team Rocket's grunts are a little bit higher up than a lot of the Pokemon trainers we've encountered so far. But on that note, they're not terribly powerful by themselves. They're still nothing compared to gym leaders and gym trainers. And they have a limited pool of Pokemon that they use. Mainly, they specialize in using poison-type Pokemon. But they will often use other types of Pokemon as well, such as using, normal types and ground types. Pretty much, they use a lot of weaker Pokemon as well. They use a lot of weaker, more common Pokemon. Like, you don't see them with anything especially rare. Alright, and Mikey grew level 17. Mikey! Okay. Market Grunt is about to use Zubat. Let's switch out to Baron, since I think Baron's close to a level up as well. Yeah, that's cool, alright. Now, Team Rocket grunts are first encountered in this area, and oh god, I hope you like them, because you'll be fighting quite a few of them in this game. Alright. Zubat uses a stupid Leech Life, Gust, and oh, come on! You hung on by one. You planned that! You tricky bastard! Okay, you know what? Gust. No, I didn't level up! Oh well, we're probably gonna encounter another Pokemon soon anyway, alright. So Team Rocket is here, and they're a bunch of bad guys. If you haven't seen the show or played any of the games, then maybe you wouldn't know that they're bad guys, but Team Rocket are bad guys. Now, in the show, and in this game, they're led by some big mastermind and stuff, and the name of this mastermind will become obvious. Please don't spoil it for people. And I'm not gonna spoil it here either, but... And they work to steal okay, so I didn't evolve. They work to steal Pokemon. You know what? No. I'll just keep this fight in. So I can... They work to steal Pokemon. They are jerks who steal Pokemon. Now, they use a lot of common Pokemon, and maybe they're Pokemon that they've stolen. They steal and sell Pokemon, which... in these old games, they were considered bad dudes. I mean... they were true criminals and stuff. They weren't just, like, activists trying to expand the land or the sea or something, or... they weren't just people who were, trying to create a new world or anything. Team Rocket were simplistic, but they got the job done. They were criminals just for the sake of being criminals. They were crooks for crooks' sake. And I really like that about them, really. Alright, so we go to this guy, and... hi, I'm excavating for fossils here on About Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. Alright, so that we know Brock has a life. And... hello. It's probably bigger than here than I thought. Alright. See, if I remember correctly, this trainer has 2 Pokemon. Yep. Oddish is the first Pokemon. I wish you'd just stay out when I'm humiliating your Pokemon and stuff, because, honestly... you know, no, I don't want to see a cute girl cry. That's the exact opposite of what I want to see. I just want to beat your Pokemon, that's all. If I beat you, will you promise not to cry? Will you please? Because that would make me sad. I don't want you to be sad, because then I'll be sad, and I'll feel like an evil jerk. Alright, and Bellsprout. The most derpy looking grass type ever. Oh man. Alright. Oh, I lost it. Okay. How do you get out of here? It's so big I may get lost. You should follow me, because I've played through this dungeon so many times I know the way. It's like permanently ingrained into my mind. Alright. I can't tell. Do we go down this ladder, or... where does this ladder lead? It leads... here, so I think that's... yeah. Alright, another optional area. Okay. Well, let's get through this. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. Alright. So I think we now know what Team Rocket's doing here. They're looking for fossils. And we just got TM for Thief. While I'm here, I may as well cover a couple of moves that we have. We have Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, and Thief. Bullet Seed I usually don't use. It's more accurate than a lot of multi-hitting attacks, but it's also weaker in that regard. Rock Tomb, I usually don't use this. And Thief, I definitely never really use that either. Oh god, come on. Alright, I'm gonna go down here, and... did you come to explore the cave too? Alright. Okay, so... potion... let's use one of Mikey, and... I think we can pretty much soldier on through the rest of this. We don't have too much more to go through, I don't think. More frickin' wild Pokemons. I don't like wild Pokemons. They aggravate me. They aggravate me so very much. Alright, talking. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. So we have to talk to this guy. And he's a hiker. Marcos. Not just one Marco, but 2 for the price of 1. If you expect me to make a Sugar Conroy reference, you are going to be disappointed, because I am not. I am not going to do that. Alright, Mud Sport. Mud Sport is useless. It lowers the power of electricity. But since Geodude is a ground-type Pokemon, that doesn't make much sense anyway. If there was a move that lowered the power of water-type moves, or grass-type moves, so that Geodude wouldn't take so much damage from them, then that would work. But Geodude's stupid and doesn't know that it isn't even affected by electricity. Alright, so switching out to Mikey again. Man, I can say that we don't have too much in this dungeon. I can say that as many times as I want, but the fact is, we do have a bit to go through in this dungeon. And I'm looking at the map, trying to remember which way we're going, but obviously it's been a bit of a while since I've played this game. Alright, it's a water gun, which should take out Onix in, yep, one hit. It's a one-hit KO! Alright, Baron is evolving. Well, that's good. I trained him to level 18. He should be evolving. And as long as I don't press B... Alright, Pidgeotto! Alright, so let's see what Pidgeotto's stats are like now. Pidgeotto is more of a speed-based attacker than anything else. Ours happens to have a modest nature, which means his attack is low, but his special attack is higher. Pidgeotto... I never really used it as a mixed attacker, honestly. I've always run physical movesets with Pidgeotto. I don't know how well it functions in Generation 4 and Generation 5. And frickin' Zubat, no. No me gusta. No me gusta para Zubata. Okay. Alright, so you know what? Let's switch Mikey out in front. And go down here, take a right, or take a left from where our rotation is. And more of Mount Moon. Is there anything up here? Yes, there is. Item, Revive. Revive is good. If you have a knocked out Pokemon, Revive will restore to full health. And we have to find another Rocket Grunt. And another Zubat. You're driving me batty. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And, oh. Little kids should be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Alright, well, Mr. Grown-up, I'm going to make you cry. Cry little baby tears of baby tearosity. Okay. I have no idea what baby tearosity is. It probably doesn't taste good. Alright, so... quick attack. Rocket Grunts really aren't that much of a threat. Okay, we level up. Sandshrew! Okay. Which means you're weak to water! Vomit Ball, go! Now, one thing I don't get is that Team Rocket steals Pokemon, right? Then how come in none of the battles you fight against them, how come they never try to steal your Pokemon? Is it just... well, the enemy AI treats them as a normal type of trainer anyway, but I mean... it would be kind of a nice little trick if they were able to try to capture your Pokemon. Now, obviously that wouldn't work because you can't capture a trainer's Pokemon, but I would love to see in a Pokemon game the AI actually try to use a... the AI actually try to not frickin' throw Zubats up my butt. Now, the AI tried to actually throw a Pokeball and it's gonna fail, but I mean... come on! Oh, it's Paris this time. It's a Paris this time. I don't bloody care! Run away! Alright, and fight this guy. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Ritual. Yes. Okay, so Team Rocket Grunt. And this guy's just got Rattata, I think? Let's see, Rattata. Rattata. Rattle tattle. Oh, critical hit. Nice. That's cool. Alright, and Zubat. Fuck. Fucking Zubat. I'm surprised that none of the Zubats have tried to use, like, Supersonic on me yet. Alright, this one's still using Astonish, which is a horrible weak move, but hey, you know. It does what it does, and it does what it does well. And what it does is suck! Just like you, Team Rocket. Fucking Geodude, I don't want to mess with you, boy. I don't want to mess with you. Don't try to mess with me, because I'm not going to mess with you, and... Hey, stop! I found these fossils, they're both mine! Alright, and what does this guy want? He wants a battle. And he's got 3 Pokemon. Grimer! Grimer is a more attack-oriented poison-type Pokemon. That being said, I think its special defense is also high. Oh, yeah. No, no! Not poison gas! Not poison gas! No! You dirty jerk! Poison gas is what I least wanted to say. No, 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 no. No, bloody hell, no. Ugh. Let's send out Baron. Alright, Pound. Alright, Quick Attack. The Quickie Attack. Let's go to Quickie Attack. Harden. How does a blob of slime know Harden? I'm 12 and what is Harden? Okay, 115 experience points for everyone. For everyone. Go Mankey! I choose you, Mankey-Chew. Alright, Karate Chop. Now what I want to talk about, actually one thing I want to talk about is Mount Moon, the area we are in, did appear as a trading card, but if you look at the picture for the trading card, it doesn't look like a mountain. It looks more like a hill, actually. It's just like a hill with grass growing on it, and I mean... Oh god, poison. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so let's switch to this guy. And Smog. No, not Smog. Smog is pretty much a damaging version of poison gas. Ugh. Alright, now while Grimer was an offense-oriented Pokemon, Coughing is more of a defense Pokemon, and... Oh no, we are about to... Bloody hell. Okay, so let's Mikey it up then. The Mighty Mikey. Ooh, Water Gun. Okay. Critical hit. And we level up, please. Please, no poison, no poison, no poison, please. Trying to learn Bite. Ooh. Alright, so Bite. Let's get rid of Tackle. Poof. Alright, Bite. Player defeated Super Nerd Miguel. Okay, I'll share. Well, that's awfully nice of you for sharing. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. Okay, now there's 2 Pokemon here. Or 2 fossils here, and... I'm trying to decide which one to get. Now, you don't actually have a use for fossils until fairly late. Do you want the Helix Fossil? or the Dome Fossil. Each one of these fossils evolves into something, or can be turned into a Pokemon. So, I'm going to see which one each one turns into real quick. Just basically the general stats. Alright, now, one of these turns into surprise random encounter. No, I don't want a surprise random encounter. That's the problem! That's the problem. Okay, got away safely. One of these turns into Kabuto, and the other turns into Omanite. I think I'm gonna go with Omanite. Now, they are both water and rock-type Pokemon, which means they're double weak to grass. Alright, so I've just screwed myself out of getting Kabuto, but that's alright. I'm fine with that. Okay, and 23 HP, okay. Alright, now we just have to get out of here while poisoned. Alright, found an Well, that was awfully convenient, you douchebag. Okay. Antidote. Bumper cars. Okay. So, go up here, and we are out of there. And I don't think there are any more trainers along this route. No? No trainers? There is a berry. A raspberry! That's useless in this game. No trainers? No trainers? Item Ball, TM05, contains Roar, which I'm not going to use. No trainers? No trainers! Wow! While we're here, I'm going to cover something that we might want. So let's go up here for a second. Each one of these guys teaches a move. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now let me teach it to your Pokemon. This move can only be learned once. Mega Punch is a pretty powerful attack. It's pretty useful. But that being said, I'm not going to learn it, probably. Mega Punch does have its uses, but it's a little bit inaccurate. Not as inaccurate, however, as Mega Kick. A kick of brutal ferocity. Packed with destructive power, when you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon, alright? Now let's take a look at Mega Kick's abilities real quick. Alright, Mikey wants to learn Mega Kick. Let's see. Alright. Mega Kick has an incredibly high power. It deals, has 120 power, which is incredible for this early in the game. However, it is also rather inaccurate. I'm probably not going to use Mega Kick on Mikey. No, I don't want to use Mega Kick. Stop trying to teach Mega Kick? Yes. Alright, so... now, let's see. We are going to teach it to Mankey, though. Or, you know what? No, I'm not going to waste it yet. I don't want to use it up quite yet, because you can only learn it once, and while I think it can be transferred via breeding, I'm not going to bother talking about that quite yet. So, move on to Cerulean City. Man, this is a 46-minute long recording session, so I'm not going to do much exploring of this town quite yet. Let's just heal up. Okay. And now that that's done, I will see you guys next time. So until then, this is Tails signing out.